1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Muhammad Zubair Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has underlined the importance of security and stability in Afghanistan for advancing connectivity agenda leading to regional prosperity. Prime Minister Imran Khan has directed the Cabinet Committee on Kashmir for further expediting efforts to highlight Kashmir dispute at international fora. Minister for Planning says new elections will be held on the basis of results of fresh digital population and housing census. At the United Nations, Pakistan has called for addressing root causes of all global conflicts, including use of force, foreign intervention, xenophobia, Islamophobia, and hate speech. All Parties Hurriyat Conference says Modi-led fascist Indian government has imposed undeclared martial law to silence voice for freedom in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. UN Secretary General has called for peaceful settlement of Ukraine conflict in accordance with the Minsk Agreement. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has reiterated the urgent need of addressing humanitarian and economic challenges in Afghanistan to alleviate human sufferings. He was talking to Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Investments and Foreign Trade of Uzbekistan, Sardar Umarzakov, who called on him in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister underlined the importance of security and stability in Afghanistan for advancing connectivity agenda leading to regional prosperity. On bilateral note, Imran Khan expressed Pakistan's strong resolve to forge closer ties with Uzbekistan in all spheres covering trade, agriculture, energy, and people-to-people contacts. While emphasizing that regional connectivity and integration is the cornerstone of economic growth and development, Prime Minister Imran Khan reiterated Pakistan's strong commitment to the Trans-Afghan Railway project. Prime Minister Imran Khan will embark a two-day official visit to Russia from tomorrow at the invitation of President Vladimir Putin. According to Foreign Office, the Prime Minister will hold talks with his Russian counterpart in which the two leaders will review an entire array of bilateral relations, including energy cooperation. They will also have wide-ranging exchange of views on major regional and international issues, including Islamophobia and the situation in Afghanistan. The visit of the Prime Minister will contribute to further deepening of the multifaceted Pakistan-Russia bilateral relationship and enhancement of mutual cooperation in diverse fields. In an exclusive interview with the Russian television on eve of his visit to Moscow, Prime Minister Imran Khan said Pakistan does not want to become part of any bloc, rather desires trading relations with all countries to steer people out of poverty. He noted that Pakistan has suffered in the past because of this politics of bloc. On bilateral relations, the Prime Minister said Pakistan wants to strengthen bilateral relations with Russia in all spheres. Imran Khan pointed out that Pakistan is a gas-deficient country and our north-south gas pipeline has suffered a delay because of the US sanctions on the Russian company we are negotiating for the construction for the pipeline. Meanwhile, Chairman Kashmir Committee Shahriyar Afridi called on Prime Minister Imran Khan in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister was briefed on the steps taken to highlight the Kashmir issue at different international fora, including the OIC, European Union, US Congress, and other international parliamentary institutions. The Prime Minister lauded efforts of the committee to highlight the Kashmir issue and directed for further expediting of their efforts for the cause. Minister for Planning and Development Asad Umar says final results of the 7th Digital Population and Housing Census will be announced by December this year. Talking to media before inaugurating National Census Coordination Center at the Pakistan Bureau of Statistics in Islamabad today, he said new elections would be based on the results of fresh census. He said that in May-June this year, the government will conduct a pilot test of the census to inquire the whole process for risk management and disaster recovery and for successful conduct of digital census. The minister said the main fieldwork would be held in September to December this year, while in November, post-sampling enumeration would be done. Prime Minister Imran Khan will launch e-passport service to facilitate people after his return from Russia. This was stated by Minister for Interior Sheikh Rashid Ahmed while talking to media persons in Islamabad today. He said 13 new passport offices will be opened in Sindh while 28 identity card stations of Nadra are also being established in the 4 provinces. This is Radio Pakistan. Pakistan has called for addressing the root causes of all global conflicts, including use of force, foreign intervention, xenophobia, Islamophobia, and hate speech. Participating in the UN discussion on the new agenda for peace, Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations, Munir Akram, said the forum successfully addressed a number of relevant existing and emerging challenges, but its diagnosis of and prescriptions for the current international threats to peace and security are incomplete. The ambassador underlined the need of relying on universal and consistent application of the principles of the United Nations Charter, including non-use of force, respect for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of states, non-interference in their internal affairs, and self-determination of peoples to build international peace and security. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, All Parties Hurriyat Conference has said that Modi-led fascist Indian government has imposed an absolute autocratic rule and undeclared martial law to silence the voice for freedom in the territory. In a statement in Srinagar, the APHC said while tarnishing the rule of law, the New Delhi regime has thrown thousands of innocent people behind bars without any legal trial. It called upon the United Nations Human Rights Council and other global watchdogs to send their teams to the besieged Jammu and Kashmir to take stock of the appalling human rights situation prevailing in the territory. As per data of the India's National Crime Record Bureau, 627 Kashmiri children, including 277 females, are missing in occupied Jammu and Kashmir. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called for peaceful settlement of the conflict in eastern Ukraine in accordance with the Minsk Agreement. Spokesperson for the United Nations Chief Stephanie Dujarric in a statement said the Secretary General expressed his deep concern over Russia's decision on the status of Donetsk and Lugansk of Ukraine. He said the United Nations Secretary General urged all relevant actors to focus their efforts on ensuring an immediate cessation of hostilities, protection of civilians, and civilian infrastructure. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has demanded an immediate halt to the Nord Stream 2 project to pipe Russian natural gas to Germany via the Baltic Sea. In a statement, Zelensky called for immediate sanctions against Russia. Meanwhile, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov dismissed the threat of sanctions. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has called on all parties of the Russia-Ukraine issue to respect international laws. Talking to reporters on a flight to Africa during a three-nation tour, he also offered to mediate in the conflict. Tayyip Erdogan said Ankara has prepared precaution packages as a regional country. Meanwhile, in a statement, Turkish Foreign Ministry reiterated commitment to the preservation of Ukraine's unity and invited all concerned parties to act with common sense and abide by the international law. In the 7th edition of Pakistan Super League at Lahore, Multan Sultans will take on Lahore Qalandars tomorrow. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. And finally, the weather report. Rain, thunderstorm and dust-raising gusty winds with snow over hills is expected in North Balochistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Islamabad, Upper and Central Punjab, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan during the next 12 hours. Hailstorm is also expected at isolated places during the period. Cold and dry weather is expected elsewhere in the country. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, please log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News official.